Hey guys, today I want to show you this look. It is what I am going to be wearing for at least one of my Christmases. I think it's festive without being over the top festive. I think it's very appropriate for a lot of situations, and I think it's really easy to play it up if you want it to be a little bit more over the top. But basically, it's just this awesome green eyeliner and then really fresh looking skin. So if you want to see how I did this, then just keep watching. Alrighty, so I'm going to start with the Benefit Porefessional. This is, of course, a pore filling primer. The best way to apply this is to tap it in, not necessarily swipe. Tapping it really helps it fill the pores. Then for foundation today, I'm going to use a mixture of the Covergirl Outlast Fabulous 3-in-1 in shades 805, 805, and 810. And then for application today, I'm going to use the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I really like this foundation, but I do think that it applies best on my skin with a sponge. I think it helps it keep from being too cakey or too thick looking. For concealer today, I'm going to use the Master Conceal from Maybelline, and I actually just picked this up, so I haven't really used it yet. I tried it last night, and I did like it, but I haven't used it with a full face yet. And this is in the shade 10 Fair. And just apply this with my ring finger. Yeah, I think I like that. I don't know if it's necessarily like the most incredible thing I've ever used, but it looks really nice. It really does. And it was like, what, $7 or $8. So for $7 or $8, I am very happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And then I'm going to do my eyebrows, as always, with my Dipbrow in the shade Taupe and an angled liner brush from Sigma. Today I'm going to set those with the Urban Decay Brow Tamer in the shade Warm Brown. I want to keep my eyes super simple today, so I'm going to set them with just a little bit of my face powder as opposed to getting out an entire palette for this. And I'm just going to put that across the upper portion of my eyes so everything else is easier to blend out. And then in the crease, I'm going to take the contour shade that I'm going to use on my cheeks in a little bit, and I'm just going to use that on a fluffy brush, just really lightly to define the crease just a tiny bit. For my lid shade, I'm going to use Kat Von D Thunderstruck, which is white, but it has a really beautiful gold reflect, and I don't know if you can see it in these lights. It's pretty bright, but it's gorgeous. And I'm just going to take that on my finger so that you get really good color payoff. I'm just taking it all the way across my lid. Now for the Christmas part of this look, and really it's pretty simple. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible eye pencil, and this is in the shade 707 Resilient Green. I really never use this pencil. I got it last year for when the Oregon Ducks were in the football championship, but I figured I'd keep it because at some point I would want a green again, and today is the day. It is a pretty blue-green, so it's very evergreeny. I really like it a lot for that. And I'm going to take that on another angled liner brush. This is a Sonia Kashuk one. And I'm just going to get as much of that as I can on the brush. And then I'm going to just do my eyeliner exactly like I would any other winged liner, starting at the very roots and slowly pulling it out. So you could be done with your eyes at this point if you wanted to be. I want to make sure that this lasts just a little bit longer, so I'm going to set this with powder. And because I'm high maintenance, I'm actually going to use two different shades. I'm going to start with this light green in the Electric palette. This is the shade Freak. And I'm going to put this on the inner portion. Then I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in shade 335 Golden Emerald. And I'm going to take this over the outer portion of the eye, basically making an ombre. I never really have a reason to wear green eyeshadow, but that L'Oreal eyeshadow is so beautiful. It's really creamy and it has a gorgeous golden shimmer to it. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but it's just absolutely beautiful. So if you are for some reason a green eyeshadow person, I highly recommend this. It's like blow my mind beautiful. If you really wanted to take this one step further, you could put black on the very outer portion and blend that into this darker green, so make it sort of a 3-stage gradient. But I'm going to be a little bit lazy and call this good because I don't want to be super high maintenance on Christmas Day. I want to just be able to go see my family and hang out with them. So this is a good level for me. If this is too much for you, then just the green. Easy peasy, get out the door. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish my face, so I'm going to use the powder that I was using earlier on my eyes. This is the CoverFX Illuminating Powder in Light. And I'm just going to use this in the center of my face where I do get oily. I'm not going to use it too much in the outer portion. Then to add some color to my face, I'm going to go in with the Styli-Style Blush Bronze Duo. This is in the shade You Glow Girl, which you just saw me use this darker shade on my eye. And if you don't have Thunderstruck, this would also work as a lid color, but I wanted something with just a little bit more of a sheen to it than this. This is a pretty natural, beautiful highlight. I love it, but on the eyes I wanted something just a little bit more punchy. I'm going to use this as my contour. And then I'm going to take the highlight shade and I'm going to use that on all of the high points of my face. Starting with the cheekbones and then a little bit on the cupid's bow and just a tiny bit down the nose. You could very easily skip the blush, but because I want to look very healthy and fresh-faced, I am going to add just a little tiny bit of Milani Luminoso. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes. I'm going to curl them and then I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Omega Lash Mascara. If you wanted to amp this up for a Christmas party look, this would be a great time to add false lashes, really load up your bottom lashes with mascara, and pop on a red lip, maybe with a little bit of gold accent. But because this is an easy for me, this is going to be my easy Christmas day, you know, afternoon, lunch with a family kind of thing, I'm going to put on a very pretty sheer pink lipstick that I'm not going to have to worry about, that's going to keep me looking young and fresh. This shade is Dior Addict Lipstick in Rose de Chablis. It is just a little bit of a frosty shade, which is not necessarily my favorite finish, but it's also super moisturizing. It feels awesome, and when it wears off, it's going to look very natural because it's super close to my lip color. Oh, my foot's asleep. It hurts so bad. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. That's what happens when my dryer is done. So that is probably what I will do Christmas Day. Maybe not Christmas morning, because I'm actually spending Christmas morning with my in-laws and they do presents at like 7 in the morning. I ain't getting up that early, that's not happening. But after that, the day after Christmas, we're going to spend with my family. So I might do this for them, probably, is what I will do with this. I really like it. I feel like it is festive, but the green really is pretty subtle. I did this yesterday and my husband was like, I didn't even, until you told me that, I did not even notice. So I think it's a nice way to wear a little bit of festive makeup to the office or to your kids' parties or whatever's going on without it being like kablam in your face. I think it's a really nice way to do that. And I think if you wanted to amp it up just a little bit, it would be easy enough to do that. You know, you could cut the crease a little bit more, you could add more lashes, you could make it a red lip. So I think it's very versatile, but I also think it's really pretty. I'm also really loving how my skin looks today. Oh my god. I'm also really happy with how my skin looks today. I think it looks very fresh and very happy and very healthy. I think it looks done but not like overdone. I think that can sometimes tend to happen, but I really think that using a sponge like this keeps that from looking too much like what's going on. That was very poorly said, but I think that a sponge is really awesome for that. And then I think just staying very light on all of your face products, and the illuminating powder really does help as well. So thanks for watching this, guys. Happy Festivus, happy Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas, whatever day you're watching this. I hope you are having the most wonderful Christmas season. I hope you're getting to see all of your friends and family and loved ones. And I hope that the weather isn't too horrible. It's going to be like in the 40s, 50s here all week, so I am okay with that when normally it's like 6 inches of snow on the ground. So yeah, I am a happy girl. I'm going to get to see all of my family in the next couple days. I got to see a bunch of friends the other day who had just come into town, so it's been a lovely Christmas season here so far, and I hope you are also having a lovely Christmas season as well. I will be back probably this weekend, probably Sunday this weekend, because Saturday I'm going to be at my parents' house. I will see you then, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye, guys!